She exclaimed, "God, I need someone who vibes with my spirit." Before ditching our anniversary plans, I was stunned when she declared, "God, I need someone who vibes with my spirit," before abruptly canceling our anniversary plans. I replied, "I get it," and ended the call. When she saw who I spent that evening with, she called in tears, but it was too late to clarify the images her brother had shared with me. I'm a 28-year-old guy, and the past 72 hours have been utterly bizarre. Still reeling, I need to vent. I've been with Lauren for 3 years, and I thought we were rock solid. Our anniversary was set for last Friday. I'd planned everything. A dinner reservation at the Italian restaurant where we first met, tickets to her favorite band's concert, and I even coordinated with her best friend to keep her schedule free. Thursday afternoon, while I was at work, she texted, not called, saying, "Hey, about tomorrow, I've been thinking and I need to cancel." I called her right away. She sounded irritated, like I was interrupting her. "Look, I'm just not in the mood," she said, followed by a heavy, exasperated sigh. "God, I need someone who vibes with my spirit, you know? You're great, but sometimes we're just not on the same frequency." I paused. "So you're canceling our anniversary? Don't make it a big deal," she snapped. "We can celebrate later when I'm feeling it." "I get it," I said and hung up. 20 minutes later, my phone pinged. It was her brother, Ethan, who I'm not super close with but occasionally game with online. He messaged me on Discord. "Hey, man, gotta show you something. Can you hop on voice?" I was at work, so I asked him to send it. What followed were 6 photos from the previous weekend when Lauren claimed she was at her cousin's bridal shower. The location tags showed a coastal town 3 hours away, no bridal shower in sight. Instead, there was Lauren with some guy. The photos weren't explicit but felt personal, dining at an upscale restaurant, strolling along the shore, his arm around her, a selfie at a vineyard. The last one showed them entering a hotel room together. Ethan's message read, "Found this on my friend's Instagram story. Thought you should know. I confronted her and she said it's not what it seems. Sorry, man." I stared at the images for 10 minutes, saved them to my cloud, and went back to work. That evening, Lauren texted, asking if I was upset about the cancellation. I replied, "Not at all, have a good night." She sent a string of question marks, but I didn't respond. Here's where things get wild. My coworker, Riley, noticed I was off during the afternoon. We've been friends for 2 years, working closely together. She suggested grabbing a drink after work, and I agreed. Over drinks, I spilled everything, showing her the photos. She was livid for me. "You know what? Tomorrow's Friday. Let's do something fun to take your mind off this. My treat. You shouldn't be alone on what was supposed to be your anniversary." So we planned a night out, not romantic, just friends hanging out. We'd hit an arcade bar, play games, eat junk food, and forget the mess for a bit. Friday morning, Lauren texted, "Hey, maybe we could do something chill tonight instead." I responded, "I've got other plans." "Enjoy your weekend." She called immediately. I didn't pick up. More texts followed. "What plans? Are you being childish? This is so immature." I silenced her notifications and went to work. That evening, Riley and I went to the arcade bar as planned. We had a great time. She crushed me at air hockey, and I got her back at pinball. We snapped goofy photos with our prize winnings and posted a few on my Instagram story. Just 2 friends having fun, nothing inappropriate. Around 9 p.m., my phone blew up. Lauren had seen the stories. Her texts flooded in. "Who's that girl? Are you serious right now? You're on a date. This is so disrespectful. We need to talk now." I ignored them. Riley noticed and asked if I was okay. I showed her the messages and she laughed. "The nerve of her, let's get another round." We stayed until closing. Riley made sure I got home safely via Uber since I was pretty tipsy. She hugged me good night and said, "You deserve better than someone who bails on your anniversary to be with another guy." Saturday morning, I woke up to chaos. 23 missed calls, 89 texts, 12 Instagram DMs, 5 Facebook messages, and 3 emails, all from Lauren. The messages escalated. 1 a.m., "Please talk to me." 2 a.m., "This isn't like you." 3 a.m., "I can't believe you'd ruin us." 4 a.m., "You're throwing away 3 years for some random girl." 5 a.m., "I'm coming over." She showed up at 5:47 a.m., banging on my door until a neighbor threatened to call the police. She left, then posted a lengthy public Facebook rant, calling me a cheater who ditched her on our anniversary to hook up with a coworker, claiming she was blindsided. Her friends piled on, calling me garbage and saying she deserved better. I didn't respond. Instead, I posted, "Since we're sharing publicly, I planned our anniversary." She canceled, saying she needed someone who vibes with her spirit. I accepted it and made other plans with a friend. If that's betrayal, I'm guilty. P.S. Ask her about her cousin's bridal shower last weekend. I included one of Ethan's photos, the restaurant one, not too incriminating but clearly showing her with another man, and tagged Ethan. The comments exploded. Ethan confirmed the timeline and people started connecting the dots. Some of her friends deleted their harsh comments. Lauren called, screaming. I hung up and blocked her. Update 1, wow, this blew up. Thanks for the support. Here's what's happened since. Saturday afternoon, Lauren showed up at my apartment again, this time with the guy from the photos. I saw them via my Ring camera. She was flailing her arms. He looked uneasy. She shouted through the door, I know you're there. This is Caleb. He's just a friend from my Pilates class. Tell him you accused us of an affair. Caleb mumbled, Lauren, maybe we should leave. She refused, demanding an apology for ruining her reputation. They lingered for 20 minutes. I recorded it. Caleb tried to leave twice, but she pulled him back. Eventually, he walked away and she followed, still yelling. Mutual friends started texting me. Lauren was spinning tailies. The photos were edited. Ethan was sabotaging her because he disliked her. I'd been planning to cheat with Riley for months, and she canceled our anniversary because she sensed something was wrong. But Caleb started talking. He thought they were dating. She'd told him she was single. He'd funded their weekend trip, thinking it was a romantic getaway. When he learned about me, he was furious. He DM'd me with proof. Venmo payments for the hotel, text where she called him babe. A screenshot of her saying she was falling for him, and reservations for a dinner 2 weeks out. The guy was planning their 1-month anniversary while I was with her for 3 years. I thanked him. He apologized, saying he had no clue. I felt bad for him. Sunday night, Lauren's mom called. We'd always gotten along. She was in tears. I'm so sorry. I raised her better than this. Ethan told me everything. We're shocked. I told her it wasn't her fault. She asked if we could reconcile. I said no. I understand, she said. You're a good person. You deserved better. That hit hard. Monday morning, my workplace issued a security alert. Lauren had shown up at 7 a.m., claiming to be my fiancé with a family emergency. Security denied her entry, badge required. I explained everything to my boss, showing him texts. He was supportive, flagged her as a security risk, and offered me time off. I declined. Work was a good distraction. Riley brought me coffee and a bagel. How are you holding up? Better than I thought, she grinned. By the way, someone spammed my Instagram with 50 comments calling me a homewrecker. I went private. I apologized, but she brushed it off. Not your fault. Your ex is unhinged. That afternoon, my landlord called. Lauren had claimed she lived with me and I'd locked her out, demanding a key. I sent the lease showing only my name and they told her to get lost. The audacity was unreal. Update 2, likely my final update. It's been a week and this saga seems to be wrapping up. Tuesday, Lauren's best friend, Tara, asked to meet for coffee. I nearly declined, but she'd always been kind, so I agreed. At Starbucks, she looked drained. I had no idea about Caleb or anything, she said. I thought she was at my cousin's bridal shower. She used me as a cover without telling me. Lauren had been spiraling, showing up at Tara's place at 3 a.m., drunk, claiming I'd ruined her life. She admitted to the affair but said it didn't count because she was unsure about us. She said you should be grateful she was exploring options before deciding, Tara told me. Then the bombshell. Lauren had been doing this for 2 months, not just with Caleb. Tara discovered she was on dating apps, going on dates, all while acting normal with me. She called it testing the waters, like you were a backup plan, Tara said. She was done with their friendship and wanted me to know the truth. Wednesday, I received an anonymous package at work. Printed screenshots of Lauren's romantic and explicit texts with 3 other guys over the past few months. A note read, thought you should see these, she's been playing everyone. Caleb had done some sleuthing. One conversation was brutal. When are you dumping him? IDK, he's convenient, covers a lot of my expenses. Maybe after Christmas for one last nice gift, lol. Gotta look out for number 1. I felt nauseated, then furious, then relieved. I finally saw her true colors. Thursday at 6 a.m., my doorbell rang. It was Lauren holding a box. I opened the door with the chain on. What do you want? I'm returning your stuff. Can we talk? Nothing to discuss. I messed up a lot, but I love you. No, you don't, she snapped. Don't tell me how I feel, then softened. I'm sorry, I panicked. Things were getting serious, and so you dated other people instead of talking to me? I wasn't thinking. You thought you could have it all until you got caught, she asked about Riley. Are you with her? None of your business. She's a friend who was there when you weren't. We're done. She broke down, real tears this time. I know I fucked up. How did you know about the texts? Doesn't matter. She left the box and walked away. It had half my stuff. My favorite jacket and Xbox controller were missing. Typical. That afternoon, Caleb texted. She just asked me for another chance, said you're done and she's ready for something real. I told her to lose my number. Good luck. Friday was quiet, too quiet. Then my mom called. What's this about you having anger issues? Lauren had messaged my mom on Facebook claiming I was violent and needed help. My mom didn't buy it. I know my son. I blocked her. She also contacted my sister, cousin, and grandmother with the same story. My family didn't fall for it. Ethan texted, sorry about my sister, she's lost it. Dad's threatening to cut her off if she doesn't get therapy. Lauren's parents still paid for her car and insurance at 27. She worked part-time at a clothing store, spending most of her money on nights out. I'd been covering most dates, groceries, and even some bills. Her dad called to apologize. Her behavior is unacceptable. We've given her an ultimatum, therapy, or we cut her off. She's 27. Time to grow up. I thanked him. Last night I hung out with friends I'd neglected during the relationship. One Matt said, we tried to warn you. She was always talking about marriage but flirting with others behind your back. I wished they'd been clearer, but I understood. Riley texted, you good? Another arcade night? I replied, I'm good, thanks for being there. This morning, Lauren used a friend's phone to text. I know you hate me, but I did love you. I just loved myself more. I'm getting help. Sorry for everything. I didn't reply. I feel free, like I dodged a massive 3-year emotionally exhausting bullet. I've changed my locks, blocked her everywhere, and I'm not dating. Riley's just a friend. I need time to rediscover myself without her chaos. Thanks for the support. I'm not just okay, I'm excited for what's next. My energy, it's mine, and it feels incredible. Edit. Yes, I have the photos Ethan sent, but I won't share more than I have. I'm not out for revenge, just truth. Ethan's still my gaming buddy and has been super supportive. Family doesn't mean blind loyalty, and I respect him for that. Thank you for watching my story. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe and press the bell icon. Stay tuned for more real-life stories, get more experiences.